guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. I want this to be the start of a brand new year, a happy new year, and one of my New Year's resolutions is unfortunately to get out of this flat. I love the riverside. I was talking to the taxi driver yesterday. I absolutely love it. I love the riverside. There's a number of things with problem with the building, and one of them is soundproofing. And this wall here, you could put your fist through it. It's like it's made of paper. It's bad soundproofing. Right. So on the 17th of November, I had a conversation with a Beverly from Hyde Housing, right? And no one wants to cause trouble at Christmas, so I left it. The guy upstairs had been quiet. Sometimes I hadn't heard his kids for 2 or 3 weeks. So I thought, okay, it's settled down a bit, and I left it at that. And then these past 2 weeks have been absolutely fucking horrendous. Excuse my French. So I'm going to read you. I'm obviously not disclosing names where I exactly live or anything, but before you purchase a property, please do make sure that you stay in it for at least, visit it for about a month to see what your neighbours are like. I've got no problem with the neighbours to the left, no problems with the neighbours to the right. I've got a communal bin underneath the bottom part of my flat, so I just hear people coming in and out of the bin store. It's my neighbour above me, upstairs. I live on the 1st floor, so it's noise upstairs. So I left a note, and then I left another note, and it stopped. I felt sorry for the guy. Somebody told me don't feel sorry for him, but I felt sorry for him. And I offered him my arm of help and support, and he completely ignored it, right? And these past 2 weeks have been hell, on and off. Although I smile and I put a brave face on it and I cook my dinner and I carry on, I have to walk around with cotton wool in my ears at Christmas and New Year. Right? My mum told me to put cotton wool in my ears. That's what Dad did when he didn't like noise. That's what she told me the other day. Right. So this letter says noise nuisance, i.e. what sounds like someone jumping up and down on the floor, shouting, screaming, all of which is taking place at various times of the day and night, which is true, and it's still happening. Harassment, intimidation, i.e. someone has put your name, address, etc. all over the internet, such as on Facebook, and you've been called names whilst on the street. That's true. On 31st of October 2021, the police had cause to visit you at home and witnessed the noise coming from your neighbour's upstairs flat. However, they advised you that they didn't think it would be beneficial for them to have a word with the alleged perpetrator. Sorry to say that you didn't have a reference number which related to the visit. I do, but I've got to, go through loads and loads of paperwork and emails to get it. You recently lost your father and believe that the issues you are experiencing contributed towards his death. I do. I believe if I hadn't been so wrapped up with the guy making a noise nuisance upstairs, I would have gone to see my dad before he died. It was causing me stress. I was looking at shutting myself in the flat 3 times a day without going outside, getting depressed. And I do believe that contributed towards it. Due to the issues you are facing, you mentioned that you would like to be moved to an alternative accommodation. I tried to explain that Hyde no longer has a transfer waiting list. However, you could apply to your local authority to join the transfer waiting list. Now, Medway Council won't move me because I haven't got my original, but I haven't got, when I changed my name to Crystal, I haven't got the deed poll. They won't move me. Even though Hyde Housing moved me into this flat without that, Medway Council won't move me. As discussed, we would recommend you also contact the local authority Environmental Health Department. We would encourage you to report all harassment, intimidation, verbal abuse, etc. to the police, as these activities are a criminal offence. Once you have done this, please let us know the incident and crime number so that we can work with the police. Although the police receive numerous reports every day about the suspected use of drugs, regular reports of this nature enable them to prioritise their resources. They may already have details about the individual concerned and the address, and your additional information may aid their investigation. We will support the police with any ongoing inquiries and be guided by the outcome of their investigation. So I'm still in touch with Hyde Housing. Right? So I am going to try and move out of this place. And I've been asked to look at Housing Jigsaw, housingjigsaw.co.uk, Home Swapper, Exchange La Carta, not La Canta, La Carta, Locata, Kent Home Choice, and you can also consider renting on the open market. Right? Ray Davis is the case officer. Ray Davis. Now, the tenant upstairs is being very clever because his kids aren't always upstairs. It's random, which is worse because you'll be sat down eating your dinner and then out of your skin. It's random. His kids haven't been up there for 2 or 3 weeks. And all this holiday, they've been up there. Him and his girlfriend up and down. Now, it's not healthy for kids to be running around the ceiling in the early hours of the morning. And just when I came in from that crap on the field earlier on, the kid upstairs was screaming. And sounded like he was bumping into furniture. A few months back I heard one of them have an accident. They'd obviously cut themselves. Alright? I want to get out of here, and anybody else that thinks these are beautiful, lovely flats, to a certain extent they are, but there's no soundproofing. Right? And if you're buying one, you're going to be stuck. See you later.